Hello friends, it's been a while since we've been providing you with a pastoral update. There hasn't been that much that's changed, and yet a lot is changing around us. And I thought it'd be a good time to share with you where we are now and where we're headed in the months ahead. Like so many other parts of our society, we have learned a great deal and now have a greater awareness as well as experience in which to draw from for what it means to have the best precautions, protocols that work, ways to support each other and our community. There's been advances and access to testing and vaccines that have allowed us to make tremendous progress, but so too what we do to ensure that we remain safe and healthy, even in the midst of our current or any subsequent surge we're experiencing. We have to stay vigilant. We continue to enhance our own health and safety plan related to coronavirus, which has allowed and empowered us to continue to offer key ministries, not just with Sunday in-person worship, but of course our day school and essential ministry and outreach, all safely and now without interruption. COVID fatigue is real. We're all experiencing it to some degree, but so too is the grace and generosity and love that makes St. Thomas what we are. We may be tired of having to put on masks, show up or register for things, or be inconvenienced in one way or another, but these are the measures we take in order to stay safe and healthy and serve one another. As we continue to move through the pandemic, we will continue to be able to live into and respond to whatever the challenges we're facing, thanks to our faith and commitment to each other. And our community makes all the difference in making that possible. To be clear, none of us know the timing of things as we move ahead, but we are prepared with our health and safety plan and what we have been able to learn and continue to receive guidance with as we move ahead. While we remain in a public health emergency declaration, certain protocols and precautions continue to be in place. What this must mean for our parish as well as the nursery school remains to be clarified through the summer, but we are prepared with Plan A and Plan B, and probably Plan C. We have learned in ever new ways what it means to be flexible as well as responsive to this ever-changing and challenging situation. Preserving the health and safety bubble, if you will, is a key to our continued safe operation. So just as a reminder, we continue to employ our cleaning and disinfecting protocols, temperature and health checks, registration and record of attendance for contact tracing, and yes, of course, face masks. While the vaccine mitigates our risk, it does not eliminate it, and these measures are part of how we live into our baptismal covenant, loving and serving Christ in others. We continue to plan and organize our ministries, being mindful of the capacity as well as the duration of time for services as well as meetings. Unfortunately, we still cannot do what is a main part of our community with regards to hospitality and sharing our space with our wider community. Throughout the summer, we will still be thinking in terms of the color-coded levels that the state has established for COVID. This means that while we remain in level 3, red, we have a 30% capacity. Level 2, orange, moves us to 50%, and level 1, yellow, would bring us to 75%. As we gradually return to aspects of programming that feel so much more familiar, we do so in a similar graduated way together. Now, on a personal note, as many of you know, I've been preparing for sabbatical for some time. In fact, the vestry has been working with me for about 4 years to get me ready to this place. Last year was supposed to be that breakaway. In just a few days, I'll be getting ready to embrace that break, that sabbatical or Sabbath time. We still don't know all the mechanics and the pieces that go into place, and there's a chance that that plan has to be modified yet again. No matter how long or what that plan is taking me, we remain in good hands because of the care and love and nurture we share with one another. Through our vestry, our wardens, our other members of vestry and our staff, all of our volunteers, we're committed to support one another in the time that I step away from the community with you. Pastorally and for worship, our Associate Rector, Heather Wiseman, is your daily point of contact. For all matters of kind of the building and our worldly material parts of our ministry, our senior warden, Jim Davis, is the point of contact, as well as the normal people you've come to rely upon with our talented staff team. Through it all, we want you to stay connected. Note that I cannot communicate in our normal pattern with email or phone conversations, but someone will be able to respond to your needs. And we will not have a break in any way from pastoral care, from weekly worship, both in person and online through our YouTube channel here. And our key outreach ministry continues to be available and serve the needs of others, as well as the continued connections for formation online and moving towards in-person gatherings as it is appropriate. We ask you to be patient through all of this time, and preparing to resume with a full complement of our program and ministry after Labor Day. That's plan A. Rest assured, we also have alternatives to keep our ministry growing in the safest way possible. Most of all, please stay well, stay connected, and support one another as you have with your prayers, your calls, your visit, and look for ever more ways to be that body of Christ in this place and beyond. We all will see you in church, in person, online, and we look forward to the months ahead with you. Thank you.